Hey folks, Justin from Tackle Tactics. Today I wanted to talk to you about the TT Rods range of rods, and more specifically the Black Mamba series and how these rods fit into my kit for fishing. As many of you guys would know, TT Lures has been around for over 20 years, manufacturing quality, innovative products, including jig heads, spinnerbaits and blades. So when it came time for the team to sit down and talk about a TT Rods project, we wanted to carry that same theme across into the rods. We wanted them to be quality, we wanted them to be affordable, and we wanted them to function in terms of what we wanted them to do, which was a series of rods designed specifically for lure fishing. The Black Mamba is the pinnacle in terms of that initial release of rods, quality componentry, beautiful rods, and 4 rods in the series. So let's take a closer look at the Black Mamba and what makes it an absolute standout for me. This is probably the coolest rod I've fished, and I've fished a lot of rods over the years. So TT Rods Black Mamba, 36 and 40 ton Toray carbon blanks. So what that means in this rod is that the blank is light, so the rod is very lightweight, extremely responsive, and it's also a rod that is going to have plenty of power in the bottom end. So regardless of the weight of rod you're getting, you've got plenty of stopping power with that Toray carbon blank in that rod. Finished beautifully with the slick black and silver aesthetic, so it looks really, really cool. Reel seat is a quality Fuji reel seat on there. Beautiful, comfortable reel seat as well, so you can fish for long periods of time without any fatigue or anything, and that reel seat is really, really nice. Guide-wise, Tangle-free Fuji K-series guides with Alconite inserts. So in terms of componentry, you've got top quality components on this rod. From tip to tip, from one end to the other, you really are geared up with a fish stopping tool that is a classy looking piece of kit as well. So in the range there are 4 models. They're 1-piece rods. Kicks things off with a 1 to 3. The 1 to 3 is a fantastic finesse spin rod for those wanting to fish finesse lures, throw light lures for brim, trout, redfin and other species. Anywhere where you need to fish light and you really want a tip with a bit of punch, and you want that stopping power in that bottom end as well. So for me, I love this rod for the Ned rig. I also love this rod for fishing light plastics around the mangroves, pontoons, weed flats, all sorts of areas where I'm fishing light, fishing finesse. The 2 to 4, I step up to the 2 to 4, and that's a great all-rounder. So if you're a brim, flathead, general estuary type fisho, or you're a general freshwater bass, yellow belly type guy, that 2 to 4 kilo is an absolute beautiful rod for that sort of fishing. Has you covered for, I fish a lot of jig heads on that from sort of 1/8 to 1/4 ounce, but also great for throwing hard bodies, working blades, all that sort of thing as well. The 3 to 6, step up to the 3 to 6, you got some serious stopping power and also the ability to throw a fair bit of weight with that rod as well. So if you're after a light rod for spinning for salmon, spinning for tailor, if you want a rod for snapper, mulloway in the estuaries, starting to get into your jacks and all that sort of thing, that 3 to 6 kilo is spot on for that sort of fishing. And then from there, we step up to that 4 to 8 kilo, which is an absolute beast. So the 4 to 8 kilo Black Mamba TT Rods is great for, spinning for mackerel, catching larger snapper, mulloway, barra, very versatile rod when you step up without going into that real heavy stuff. So it's still a really fun rod to fish, but it's got plenty of grunt, plenty of stopping power in that rod as well. So that's the TT Rods Black Mamba range. Check them out. You'll be impressed with the componentry, the whole look of the rod and the feel, and they're definitely a great rod for those that love their lure fishing, from that finesse stuff through to that heavier, little bit heavier saltwater and freshwater fishing as well. So TT Rods Black Mamba, check out that range at tackletactics.com.au. All the best with the fishing. Cheers.